take you back to a time when love was as precious as diamonds, where if you search you would find it. I know that times have changed.
It was a dead silent night. You were laying in bed, bundled up in blankets, groaning softly as you cradled a hot water bottle to your abdomen. Why I didn't born as a boy. These cramps are just killing me, and still man thinks they are stronger than women. You were mumbling in between your groans. Suddenly your phone burst. You squinted your eyes at the screen only to find a text from your boyfriend John Jungkook. Now what does he want? Heard you're not feeling well, I'm coming over. Your eyes widen as soon as you read his message. Ignoring all your pain, you sat down holding your phone and quickly messaged him back. What? Are you crazy? Yoongi's home. But Jungkook was already outside, crouched under your window like a ninja in an action movie. He glanced up at your window, calculating the best way to sneak in. Too late. I'm like a ghost in the night, baby. See you in 5. You rolled your eyes, but a small smile tugged at your lips. Despite your discomfort, you can't help but be touched by his concern. He better be not serious. It must be Lizzie who told him about my periods. God, this guy is crazy. You were worried because your brother is home and your boyfriend and him are enemies. A few minutes later, you heard a faint tap at your window. You dragged yourself out of bed, wincing as you moved, and opened the window. Jungkook, dressed in all black, gives you a sheepish grin as he clumsily tried to hoist himself inside. What are you doing? You look ridiculous. You whispered because you can't speak louder and let your brother know that his enemy is in your room. I'm sneaking in, obviously like a ninja. You're insane. Yoongi's home. If he catches you, he'll kill you. Puff. He'll never know I'm here. He finally managed to tumble through the window, landing on the floor with a soft thud. You stifled a laugh but then immediately clutched your stomach as another cramp hit. This sucks. Jungkook quickly scrambled to his feet. Concern replaced his playful look. He rushed over to you, gently guiding you back to bed. Why didn't you tell me you were feeling this bad? Because Oppa would flip out if he would find out we are together, let alone if he caught you sneaking in like this. Just as you say that, you both froze at the sound of footsteps approaching the door. You looked at him panicked. Jungkook, hide! Great, now I have got to avoid Yoongi too. No problem, I've got this. Stop talking and hide somewhere, quick! He frantically looked around the room for a hiding spot. With no time to waste, he dives under the bed just as Yoongi opened the door. What's going on here? I thought I heard something. He asked, looking around suspiciously while he forced a weak smile, trying to look as miserable as possible to avoid suspicion. Just suffering in silence, Oppa. What do you want? You said, groaning softly to distract him. Yoongi eyed you skeptically but seemed to buy it. I brought you some tea, Mom's recipe. It will help with the cramps. You mentally sighed in relief and took the cup with a shaky hand, trying to appear grateful despite the awkwardness of Jungkook being just inches away under your bed. Thanks, Oppa, you're the best. He put a hand on your forehead to check your temperature. Your fever had decreased from earlier. Rest well, okay? You nodded while his eyes narrowed slightly as he looked around the room, clearly sensing something was wrong. Oppa, don't worry about me. He looked at you and nodded. Alright, just get some rest. Call me if you need anything. As soon as he left and the door clicked shut, Jungkook cautiously crawled out from under the bed, brushing off some dust. Bunnies. You burst into laughter, which quickly turned into a groan as your cramps remind you that they are still very much present. You almost gave me a heart attack, you said, laughing through the pain. Hey, it worked, didn't it? Yoongi didn't suspect a thing. He pulled out a small bag from his pocket which you hadn't noticed before. He hands it to you before sitting beside you. I brought you some chocolates and painkillers. I didn't know what else to do. Your heart melted a little as you took the bag. Despite the ridiculous situation, you were touched by his thoughtfulness. Is this how much you love me? You have no idea. You know what I'm thinking? If Yoongi didn't give me permission to marry you, I'll take you away through this window and marry you. You laughed. Yeah, now help me get comfortable, Mr. Ninja. Jungkook chuckled and helped you adjust to the pillows, tucking the blankets around you more snugly. Once you were settled, he sat beside you on the bed, gently running his fingers through your hair as you started to drift off to sleep. Lizzie told me that you had a fever and cramps. I'm still mad that you didn't tell me about it. I didn't want to worry you. It's every month drama and it was late plus Yoongi's home. Just as your eyes closed, you both heard another noise outside the door, a loud knock. Jungkook's eyes widened in panic and he frantically looked around the room again, but this time there's no time to hide. Hey, did I leave my phone in your room? I can't find it. He asked from outside while your eyes snapped open as you groggily mumbled. You've got to be kidding me. The door slowly opened as Yoongi poked his head inside. And Jungkook does the only thing he can think of. He grabbed the nearest blanket and threw it over himself, pretending to be a lumpy pile of laundry at the foot of the bed. Yoongi squinted his eyes. Why does it look like your laundry is moving? You quickly try to cover up the situation, pulling the blankets up to your chin with an exaggerated shiver. Oh, it's just the fan blowing on it. I forgot to turn it off. Yoongi raised an eyebrow but doesn't question it further as he spotted his phone on the nightstand. He grabbed it and gave you one last skeptical look before leaving the room. Get better soon and stop letting your laundry pile up. It's getting creepy. As soon as the door closed, Jungkook dramatically threw off the blanket and flopped onto the bed, exhaling in relief. I think I lost a year of my life just now. You giggled, finally relaxing again. Next time just come through the front door. And face Yoongi. I'll take my chance with the window, thanks. The two of you share a laugh and despite the crazy situation, you can't help but to feel lucky to have someone who cares enough to risk his life sneaking in to bring you chocolates during your worst days, even if he is ninja with terrible stealth skills. He pecked his lips. Thank you for always being my comfort. I love you, not more than me. You were cuddling in bed when suddenly you heard the door unlocked. Oh my god, what's his problem? Doesn't he sleep? Hi Jungkook. He quickly hid under your bed once again and the door opened. What's your problem, Oppa? What do you want now? Yoongi looked around suspiciously. Why do I keep hearing noises from your room? You sighed. Nothing, just me suffering in pain. You know monthly torture. Can't a girl die in peace? Yoongi frowned, taking a step into the room. His eyes scanned the area, but nothing seems out of place, except maybe a suspiciously moving lump under the bed. You notice his gaze lingering there. I'm freezing. Can you close the door? The draft is making it worse. Yoongi, still suspicious, nodded slowly and closed the door. He moved closer to your bed, eyed, narrowing as he spotted a pair of shoes peeking out from your bed. Black sneakers, definitely not yours. Why are these shoes under your bed? He said, pointing at them while your eyes widened as you realized Jungkook's mistake. Thinking quickly, you blurted out the first thing that came in your mind. They are yours. I was going to clean them for you. Surprise. Yoongi raised an eyebrow, clearly not buying it. He took another step closer and before you can stop him, he grabbed the shoes and yanked them out, revealing a very sheepish-looking Jungkook. Surprise, he said, waving his hand awkwardly while Yoongi's eyes widened. What the hell are you doing under my sister's bed? You slapped a hand to your forehead, groaning at the situation. Jungkook, seriously? Jungkook scrambled out from under the bed, trying to straighten up and look as dignified as possible while dusting off his clothes. Tell me, what are you doing in my house and under my sister's bed? What's going on? I was checking for monsters. Yeah, and I'm the Easter Bunny. Spill it now. Oppa, please don't freak out. He showed you a hand gesturing you to stop. His eyes were deadly fixed on Jungkook. Freak out? You have my arch enemy hiding under your bed like a sneaky raccoon and you're telling me not to freak out. Arch enemy? I prefer misunderstood rival. Yoongi pointed a finger at Jungkook. Quiet, you. You have got 2 seconds to explain why you are here before I drag you out by your ears. Jungkook gulped, looking at you for support. You sighed, knowing you have no choice but to come clean. Oppa, Jungkook and we are dating. He blurted without thinking twice and the room went dead silent. Yoongi's expressions shifted from anger to pure shock as if he just witnessed a cat speak fluent English. Dating? You two together? Yes, for a while now. Yoongi looked back and forth between you and Jungkook, his brain visibly struggling to process this revelation. You guys are already together from a while and I was having no idea. You are dating my enemy even after being my sister? He said, looking at you in disbelief. Come on, Hyun. We are not deadly enemies. Just because I ate your tangerines doesn't make us enemies. Yoongi raised an eyebrow. The tangerine. The tangerine. You destroyed a perfectly good friendship over fruit. I was hungry and it was just sitting there all juicy and ripe. What was I supposed to do? Not eat it, for starters. You have no idea how long I searched for the perfect tangerine. Wait, are we seriously arguing about a tangerine right now? You interrupted, looking in disbelief. It's not just about the tangerine wine, it's about betrayal, disrespect and you hiding the good snacks from me during study sessions, he said, cutting in the middle. Because you ate everything. Okay, let's just focus on the fact that we are dating and not on the tragic tale of the lost tangerine, you said, holding up your hands. Yoongi crossed his arms. This is insane. My best study buddy turned snack thief. Turned, he stammered, searching for the right words. Turned a doting boyfriend to your sister. Yoongi glared at him. Turned nuisance in my life, more like. Yoongi paces around the room, clearly trying to process everything. Jungkook and you exchange nervous glances, unsure if Yoongi's about to blow up or break down. Oppa, I know this is a lot to take in, but Jungkook makes me happy, you said softly, and Yoongi stopped in his tracks. Happy? How can he make you happy when he spent years making me miserable? Well, I have many talents. I can be a nuisance and still be charming. Charming my food. Oppa, please, he's not just the guy who ate your tangerine. He's someone I care about. A lot, you pleaded. Yoongi sighed. This isn't just about the tangerine, okay? It's about protecting you. And I get that, Hyun. I do, but I swear I'd never do anything to hurt Faya. She means the world to me. He said, getting nervous. Yoongi looks between the two of you, his protective instinct clashing with the evident affection in Jungkook's eyes. He finally exhaled deeply, running a hand through his hair. Alright, I guess if you make her happy, I can tolerate this. You won't regret it, Hyun. We'll even get you another tangerine. Premium quality. Yoongi rolled his eyes. You'd better, and don't think I won't be keeping an eye on you. You mess this up, and it won't be a tangerine you'll have to worry about. It will be your head. You hugged him, making him smile. Thank you, Oppa. He hugged you back, giving Jungkook one last warning glare before he relents. I can't believe I'm letting my little sister date a tangerine thief. You'll learn to love me, Yoongi. I'm like a persistent rash, annoying at first, but eventually you get used to me. He said, laughing, and you smiled too. And here I was hoping for a romantic story, not one about skin irritation. You and Jungkook laughed, and Yoongi shook his head with a reluctant smile. Alright, get out of my sight before I change my mind. And you, Jungkook, yeah, don't even think about touching my snacks, ever. Wouldn't dream of it, Hyung. He looked at both of you, the smile on your face was telling him how much you love Jungkook. He sat and left the room. You and Jungkook exchanged relieved smiles, finally able to breathe easy. Well, that went better than expected. You laughed. You really think so? He called you a rash. Hey, I'll take it as a term of sweet words. You laughed and hugged him. I'm so happy that our relationship come open. Even though he'll take time to fully accept it, but we'll be together now. As to accept, I won't sit silently if he doesn't. He pulled back and kissed you. I love you, Vian. And you both kissed again, this time deep and passionate.